Hello and welcome back. Again, my name is Chris and I'm the Director of Landlord Relations here at Home Inc. in Arizona. Today, we're going to dive deeper into the Padmission Journey Landlord Portal by covering the Housing tab over here on the left. The Housing tab consists of properties, units, and properties owners. Under the Properties tab, you'll see the total number of properties that you're assigned to, the number of properties that have active assisted tenancies, and properties who are set up on ACH payment method. As we go down a little deeper, you're going to see the name of the property, the full address, the ownership, the property management company, the payment method, total number of units, and total active tenancies at that property. When I click into the property itself, it's going to give us a lot of that same information here at the top, and then it's going to dive a little bit deeper. So you're going to notice I have the payments accounts here. It's going to tell you the payee, the payment type, and the description. Now, while this button exists to assign a payment account, for your protection, we don't allow you to change the payment account. What it tells you to do is to reach out to Home Inc. to add or change payment accounts. And that's done through our landlord engagement team. Next, you're going to see contact information, which will show you the primary contact at that property, any emails you've loaded, phone numbers you've loaded, or that we have on file already set, and the program correspondence and where that's going. Now, please note that we can have different contact information and program correspondence information. Additionally, we can set up a separate email for your payment account so that they're the email that would receive correspondence related to payments. As we go down a little bit lower, we do have the current tenancies listed, which will, again, you can drill down into the same way that we did in our previous video under the Tenancies tab. You can also look at the units for that property, which will show you that, as well as the household and the current status and current rents. And you can see transactions for all of the participants that are at that unit, or I'm sorry, at that property. Now, we will get into transactions here in another video, but this does give you that high-level overview. You'll notice that you do see some things like these yellow dots that are holds and why the payment is on hold, and those are holds that are requiring your attention. Again, in another video, we are going to get into transactions and holds in much more detail. So please take a look at that video for additional information. And lastly, here at the property level, we are able to see the contacts, which are down here. If you are an admin user, you do have the ability to edit that contact or remove that contact from the property or add an additional contact. Next up is our unit screen. So here on the unit screen, it's just a different look of the property. So it's going to show you all of the units across all of the properties that you have access to. It'll tell you the property name, property address, the rent amount, and the household that's associated with that. Lastly is our property owners page. So you're able to look at each individual owner. And if we click on one of the owners, you're going to be able to see a little bit of additional information about that owner. Again, due to protecting confidentiality and privacy, we do only limit what you are able to see. But if you do have additional questions or need to make ownership changes, this is a great place to see who are my current owners and what kind of information do I have there. This concludes our training for the housing section of the Padmission Journey Landlord Portal. If you have additional questions, please reach out to Home Inc. and our landlord support team at landlordsupport@homeinc.com.